Right now the war is happening, and I don't think Jesus is thinking about, oh, I wonder who I can jump into bed with. I mean, maybe. Maybe he's seen one of the saviors that he likes, and that's why they're all back at the hilltop. He's like, that one guy I really like, so let's put them all at the hilltop, and then I'll get to him in the end. Who knows? But I don't think it will happen anytime soon. But at some point, I mean, I get asked that question a lot, and there aren't that many relationships in the show. You know, right now there's Rick and Michonne, and there was Abraham and Rosita, and then Abraham and Staniqua, Sasha. But there aren't, you know, and I get asked that question a lot, and especially about Aaron or about Daryl. But I actually not got in trouble, but it made the news like last week because I said I thought it would be lazy if Jesus and Aaron got together, and because there's just part of me that's just like, well, what? Because they're the only two openly gay characters, or they have to get together. And then I got in trouble from some people in the gay community who were thinking I was being. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I just thought like, I just thought that maybe they don't have to, you know, I thought it would be fun if they had the conversation of like, you know, everyone wants us to get together, right? Yeah, well, I don't like you, so, you know, or whatever. I thought that would be quite funny. But we'll see, yeah, maybe in the future.
And one little second question. Do you have any hair tips?
I'm telling you, it could be a sideline. The Tom Payne hairline, you know, like Tom Payne hair product.
I get asked about my hair more than anything else nowadays. Anything else. And no, that's a very weird thing that's happened in my life as well. And basically I just wash it every couple of days and condition only the ends.
There you have
it. I mean, I know that's big tip for all of you women out there who've been doing this for years. But I did exactly the same thing. When I started growing my hair, I was just asking all of my girlfriends, like, what do you do with your hair? How do I do this? How do you sleep with your hair without it killing you in the night? Was like one of my main questions. Because it's all in my face and wanting to, it literally suffocates me. I was walking down the street in New York a few weeks ago, and I was chewing some chewing gum, and a bit of hair got in my mouth, and I moved my hair, and my chewing gum came out with it. And I felt like the most disgusting human being on the planet. Like, it just gets involved in every area of my life now. But, you know, it looks cool, so.
Thank you.
So now you know what other metal guys feel like, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Except anytime I try and headbang, I just end up with a stiff neck, so that's not going to work either.
Hi Tom. At first you're great, and I love your eyes.
Thank you.
My question is, what's your favorite TV show at the moment? Like from Netflix or something? Except of Walking Dead, of course.
I'm not watching that much TV at the moment, but I guess the last thing I watched all the way through was The Stranger Things, the second one. But I wasn't that impressed with the second series. I wasn't like as good as I wanted it to be, and I think the first series was so cool because it was all like the 80s thing and what I grew up with and stuff. And I think once the second series came along, it was that same thing again, which was great, but it needed a bit more of something else, I thought. But it was still cool, and I still watched it all in one go. It's interesting now because there's so much stuff coming out on Netflix, and there's so much TV that it's all a bit overwhelming, and I never know what to watch. And so I have all these things that I'm like, oh, I need to watch that show, I need to watch that show, and that show, and in the end I just don't watch anything. It's just too much stress. Everyone's always coming up to you and asking you about one other show that you should watch. And I think that's what's so fun about The Walking Dead, is that it's been on for 8 years now, and like longer than a lot of other shows. And it's kind of an easy fandom to join, because there are so many people already watching it and involved in it that I think, and I meet people all the time that have just joined, but it's an easy thing to get involved in because there's so many fans already there. I think it's tough to start on a new thing, but I have so many TV shows that I need to watch, so yeah, nothing recently.
Okay, thank you. And
I talk a lot, by the way. Yeah.
Can you say something in Russian? Because I'm from Russia.
Just спасибо. Спасибо. До свидания.
Bitteschön.
Yeah, hi. So as far as I know, you're still reading the comics.
Yeah.
Okay, great.